Hello, beautiful. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special video where we are going to talk about how to reconnect with your body, how to get to know your body so that you can form a healthy, mutually beneficial relationship with your body, receive information from it. And, it's really your guidance system throughout this life, and it's your home. You take it with you wherever you go. So it's really important to be able to connect with it, be able to understand it. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to go over the 5 steps that I've learned and that you can apply as well in order to begin to form a relationship with your body and reconnect and really get to know your body, your home. First of all, what is this all about? Before we get into this 5 steps, what is this all about? I want to just quickly cover sort of what does this even mean, and why do we want to do this and reconnect with our bodies? In everyday life, for most of us, how we live, we have actually disconnected a lot from our true selves and from our bodies. We often go about our day completely unconscious of our body and how it's feeling, how it's reacting to different situations, the signs that it's giving us, as we are completely in our mind thinking about what we have to do later that day, thinking about what happened last week, and so many other things that we are completely disconnected to our bodies. And your body is not just matter. It's not just this physical thing that was created when you were born and grew until a certain age, and that's it. You can't change it, and that's all it is, this solid thing of matter. Your body is so much more than that. It's so intelligent. It is actually an intelligent being. It has its own consciousness. And so if we are disconnected from the consciousness, which is our body, from our cells that are taking care of us and keeping us alive each day, you can imagine what sort of repercussions that could have long term. So it's really important to be able to go inward, to work internally with our bodies rather than just only with the things, in our external environment. And it all starts with building trust. It's like any other relationship you may have, a relationship with a family member, with a friend, even with your dog or pet. In order to have a strong, mutually beneficial relationship with someone or something, there needs to be trust, right? We need to establish that trust. So this is no different when it comes to forming this relationship or rebuilding the relationship that you have with your body. You need to start by building that trust and becoming more conscious of your body and recognizing that it's there, rather than being so wrapped up in your mind and everything else that's going on around you. Your body, apart from being an intelligent being who is 24/7 taking care of you, pumping the blood throughout your body, helping you breathe and be alive, and doing all these other things, has also come from the earth. And it is a part of the earth, which is everything, really. It is source, right? The sun, the moon, the trees, the oceans, the rivers. This is where, as humans, we get all of our life, all of our power, all of our food, all of our nourishment. Literally everything we need to survive comes from her, comes from the source of earth, and our bodies come from the same place. And so when we are getting to know our bodies and you're reconnecting with your body, it's very, very much like reconnecting with Mother Earth. And when you do reconnect with Mother Earth, you automatically are going to begin to reconnect with your body as well, and vice versa. And actually, I recently posted a video talking about how to reconnect with Mother Earth and allow her to support you, because she is the mother of all. That's what she is here to do, to support you, to guide you, to love you, to hold you no matter what, regardless of the other people in your life, whether they're there for you or not, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what you've done. She is always there holding us up and embracing us. So we can learn a lot about our bodies by learning about and connecting with Mother Earth. And if you do want to learn how to reconnect with Mother Earth and allow her to support you, I will add that video to the end of this video so that you can click through to it and watch that if you like. You can also find the video in the description. And also, if you are enjoying this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. So step number one, of course, is to establish that trust and establish a connection with your body, to come back into your body. Remember that you have a body. You are not your body, but you do have a body, and it's your home. You are working with your body, whether you are conscious of it or not. You're working with your body all the time throughout your entire life. So first thing we want to do is to recognize that and begin to become more present within your body, more conscious of it. So one thing we can do to begin to develop this connection and this trust is just to take some time out of your day and spend time with your body in silence, just in reverence with your body and getting to know it. At the beginning, we don't want to, try and ask it for information or give us messages too much, but this is definitely a benefit of getting to know your body and reconnecting with it, because your higher self, the universe, does communicate to you through your body. To begin though, we really just want to start by forming that connection and that trust. So taking time, it doesn't need to be a lot of time, although as you practice this, you may find yourself wanting to spend more and more time doing this. It is very cleansing and freeing, and it also helps to harness and build self-love and acceptance. You can start with just like 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes, more or less, whatever works for you, but spend some time in silence, just communing with your body. Of course, you can put some nice, relaxing, calm background music if you like, but it's not necessary. And you really just want to go in. It helps to close your eyes so you can filter out all the distractions and anything that's happening externally and just go inward. Get out of your mind, shut off your mind. So taking a few deep breaths can really help you to do that, and then just drop into your body. Then what you can do is start to create that awareness, both externally, in the external areas of your body, but also internally. So you can begin to think about the different areas of your body that are experienced more externally, such as your eyes, Feel just the space of where your eyes are. How do your eyes feel? Relax them. Are they tense? And if they are, consciously relax them. You can feel into your head, into your ears, into your lungs. Your heart especially is a very good place to work with, as many of us have closed off hearts due to traumas and past experiences that we've had that have caused us to believe that we need to close off our hearts in order to protect ourselves. But that also closes us off and inhibits us from, fully experiencing others people's love and receiving love, but also expressing our love for others. So you want to open your heart, but first just feel into it, become present with it and aware of it. Now this is now going internal, right? So you can work on different external parts of the body, your skin, maybe even just kind of touch your skin and really get into that. How does it feel? We touch our skin all the time, all day, but we don't really think about it. We're not aware or conscious of it. But if you just do that, you just touch your skin and just notice and appreciate that sense of touch, just lightly, gently, with lots of love, and just focus on that, on the fact that I can feel my fingers going across my skin. And how does that feel? Then you can also begin to go internally. And like I was saying, really feel into your heart, into your lungs, into the different organs. Just when you're starting with this, don't worry about, there's no right or wrong. Don't worry about doing anything specific. Just feel it. Just become aware of your different organs. Become aware of the blood that's running through your body without you even being conscious of it or having to do anything for that to happen, right? Yet it's happening 24/7. And it's making sure all the nutrients and energy and everything that all the different parts of your body need, it's making sure that it gets there. So as you're doing this, a really good thing to do on top of just creating this awareness and being conscious of these different areas of your body is to give gratitude to each and every one of them. Give gratitude and love, you know, as you feel your heart, thank your heart for everything it's doing for you, and send it love. The same with your lungs, the same with your liver, with your kidneys, you know, the blood, with every part of your body. You can do a full sort of body scan, and you can do this with every part of your body. Now, the second step is to really recognize your body for what it's worth. It is not just matter. It is not just this physical thing that we see and can feel and use to pick up our senses. It is actually a being of its own. It actually has consciousness of its own. I don't know if you've heard of Dolores Cannon before. She has developed her own hypnosis technique, which has allowed her to basically communicate with people's subconscious to learn about what's going on with these people in their lives. If, you know, they're having issues regarding health or relationships, career, financial, whatever it is. Anyways, I won't go too much into her work. You can look into her work yourself if you'd like to know more. She's noticed a lot of commonalities, and this has helped her to learn different things about us as humans and why we are here on Earth and what we're doing here. And so one of the things that Dolores says is that everything has a level of consciousness. Sure, it may not have the same level of consciousness as we do as humans, where we can think about the past and speculate into the future, but it does have a consciousness. Even trees, everything has memory and is just energy. So depending on the energy that is there and how it has been affected and what it's been interacting with, that energy is within that thing, that object, that being. And basically she says that we come to Earth for different learnings, to experience different lessons, and then bring back those learnings and that information back to the source so that the source can continue to grow and learn about itself. The source being spirit, being God, being everything that exists. Love, basically. It's just all love. But so we can reincarnate in different ways to learn different things and gather different types of information. And one of the ways, this is going to sound really crazy, but once you actually start experimenting with and reconnecting with your body in these ways that I'm sharing here today, you will start to believe it because you will begin to feel it. And when you can feel something and you experience it, you know it's real. And so she says that one of the ways that we can reincarnate, because really we're just energy, when we die, the energy, our spirit leaves the body, but it still exists. And so it can reincarnate in different ways. And it can actually reincarnate as a cell in your body or part of an organ in your body. So every single cell in your body, and remember that the body, just like everything that exists, all matter is really just made up of tiny little atoms and particles that are constantly moving around and vibrating at a certain level, right? They're never actually solid. They're never actually fixed. They're always moving. And so anyways, your cells are the same. They have a consciousness, and they are all there moving together, working together to form what is your body and participate in this life experience with you. And most of us don't give our bodies enough credit. If you really think about everything they're doing for us 24/7, in ways that we don't even fully understand yet, and how, you know, if you get a cut, you just know it's going to heal. These are all things that your body does on its own, intelligently. When you are creating this awareness with your body, and when you begin to interact with your body by practicing gratitude, sending it love, speaking to it, talking to it, know that you're not just talking to like a wall, although a wall actually may have consciousness as well, but you are talking to real live cells, tiny little beings that are changing form within your body. And you are directly connected with them. You have basically a whole universe within you. It's like a galaxy within your body of millions and trillions of cells that are working together to create this beautiful thing, which is your body. And you, your mind, is basically like God or the instructor, the teacher, the director, the manager, whatever you want to call it, of your body. You are the one who is giving the signal. You are the one who is giving the information to these cells in regards to how to act, how to respond to the environment. So keep that in mind when you begin to connect with your body. And this takes us to step number 3, which is to begin to work together with your body, to talk with your body, forgive your body. Once you have developed a relationship and you have a base, a foundation of trust and connection, you can begin to interact more with your body and with all the individual little cells of your body. And it's truly an amazing experience. It might sound a little bit crazy, but if you think about it, people talk to their plants all the time. Studies have shown that speaking to your plants words of love and positivity actually helps them grow bigger and stronger. And it's the same with the cells within your body. It's the same with, if you talk to your kids or your pets or someone else in your life. Of course, if you're giving them love, words of love and encouragement and kindness, they're going to react in a certain way that's going to help them build their confidence. It's going to help them feel a certain way, versus if you are just ignoring them, neglecting them, and not giving them any attention, or of course helping them generate negative emotions by speaking in a negative way. So think about that when you're talking to your body. I think so many of us nowadays, thanks to things like social media, magazines, many things, we fall into these often even unconscious thought patterns of self-criticism and of shame, of body shaming, whether it's because you think you have more weight on your body than you would like, or because your skin isn't as clear and young looking as you would like, or your hair isn't perfect, or whatever it is. We often will shame our body and almost be angry with it or embarrassed by it. When we have these feelings and express our energy towards our body in this way, this is affecting every single cell that is within your body, and it's affecting how it expresses itself. So one of the things you want to begin to do is become aware of these thoughts. A lot of them will be unconscious, so it takes some time to be aware of them and then be able to change them. But the first step is to become aware of them. What am I saying to myself and to my body, or about my body? The easiest way to notice this is when you're speaking, of course. If you're saying something out loud about it, well, clearly you're having thoughts about it. This isn't something to feel bad about or to now shame yourself and feel guilty because you've done this. It's just recognizing this so that you can change it. But a good way to start is to ask your body for forgiveness. Again, when you're communing in silence with your body and you're becoming conscious of the different areas of your body, and you're sending love and you're giving gratitude, another thing you can do is ask for forgiveness. Ask your body, ask your cells to forgive you for those times that you neglected it, when maybe your body was asking and calling out for your help in one way or another, whether it was through pain, whether it was just through strong emotions that you didn't attend to and listen to and tried to just shove under the rug and ignore. Whatever it is, ask for forgiveness. You didn't know, it's not something you're doing intentionally, so you don't need to feel bad about it. Just what we can do is just ask for forgiveness, give gratitude, practice gratitude for how it's been there supporting you, and how it's been there throughout your entire life, supporting you regardless of your lack of acknowledging it, regardless of the neglect or even the abuse, the abandonment, the rejection you've had towards your body, whatever it may be, okay? Practice forgiveness, give love, give gratitude, and you can talk to your body, build that relationship with it. Whatever feels natural for you, right? It doesn't have to be any specific thing, but as you're connecting with the different areas of your body, you can speak to it. Let it know that you're there. Let it know that Maybe you weren't always there in the past, but now you're present with it. Now you're acknowledging it. And now you're showing up and you're asking for forgiveness and you're letting it know that you are here to support it and to listen to it and to give it the love and attention that it and care that it deserves, just like it has been showing up for you and giving you all of those things all along. The next step is to really connect with your true essence before you do step number 5. So you want to connect with your true essence, with your true self, and let go of all of the past stories, all of the beliefs, all of the programming that we all have been installed into us, mostly without our consent and without our even knowing. So again, it's not about guilt or feeling bad about this, but just letting go of all of that, because that is not who you are and that is not the truth. So we need to let go of that to make space for our true being, our true self to come through and to connect with the body, because our true self is that spirit that's within us. It's the energy that animates the body, that makes it alive and brings us to life. It's not our body itself, but this is what connects with the body to give us life. This is something that I've learned from RJ Spina. It's been a game changer for me. So basically what you do is you take 2 fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, and you place it in the middle of your chest, kind of in that heart space, right? And then you would do this in a meditative state. So first taking some deep breaths and relaxing and clearing the mind. And then once you take these 2 fingers and you put it in the middle of your chest, you want to imagine, visualize a hand coming out from your heart, from the middle of your chest, to touch these 2 fingers. So from the inside of your body coming out to touch these 2 fingers right here. It's like right where the skin is, the 2 hands meet. Okay, kind of like that E.T. phones home kind of idea. Sounds really strange, but when you do it in that meditative state, it is, wow, it's amazing. Just this connection that you feel to your true being and who you really are. And it really helps in bringing you back into the present moment and keeping your mind clear, which is where the magic happens. So when you do that, just be present with that and just feel that. Just focus on that space or that point on your body where those 2 hands meet, where your fingers meet your chest, your skin. Okay, and just focus on that for a moment. Allow yourself to open up to that and go deeper into that. And then once you have that, is to keep that connection with your inner being, with your heart chakra, and give some instructions, we could call it, some directions to your body. This is when you really want to begin to speak to your body, because when you're doing all the other steps and you're connecting and you're asking for forgiveness and whatnot, you may find that you just hear things from your body. Maybe you actually hear some words, maybe you see an image, maybe you just get this feeling, but it's communicating something to you. It's giving you some sort of information. And there are many ways that the body can communicate with you and give you information and messages. And it's coming from your subconscious, it's coming from your higher self, something that is sort of, it's a part of you, but it's sort of greater than you in the sense that it's not bogged down by all of these limiting beliefs and stories. So it can often see things much more clearly and help you to gain clarity and to give you guidance, on how to move forward in different areas of your life. So you really want to be attentive to your body. If you notice something different about your body, whether it's physical or internal, that's something that you can't see but you can feel, you want to pay attention to it. And you can go into this meditative state with or without opening your heart chakra like this. And when your mind is quiet and you're free of other thoughts and all the programming, you can ask it to speak to you. You can ask it a question. You can ask it for guidance with something. But in this case, once you have established that present moment, you're in that present moment, with your fingers on your chest like this. This is the time for you to communicate with your body and to give it the instructions Let it know what you would like to see from it. Remember that you are sort of the God of this universe within you. So you are the one who instructs your body and every single one of those cells to respond and express itself in a certain way. What happens is when we are just going about our day and we're caught up in all the things that we have to do, we're kind of on autopilot, right? And we are often not aware of our thoughts and what we're saying, and that is what is giving instructions to our body on how to express itself, on how to respond to the environment. And so often we're giving it instructions, we're giving it information that we don't really want to give it, right? That's not really going to benefit us. And when you do that over and over and over again over a period of time, it can have big consequences. And it's not something we're doing intentionally. It's that programming again. It's those stories we've been told, those limiting beliefs that have led us to believe that we're not enough, our body doesn't meet the standards, or whatever it may be, but it is receiving this information all the time. So it's important to take this time to get quiet and really connect within with these cells, with every cell, with our bodies, with your body, and let it know from a place of truth, not from the programming, right? Not from the stories, from the place of truth, of who you really are, of your true essence, which is love, which is peace, which is abundance and freedom. Because that's what energy is. That's what source is. It's just love. So from this place of love, communicate to it what you would like from it. And communicate it with lots of love and respect, and without expecting a particular outcome, but letting it know what you would like it to do. How you would like it to express, how you would like each cell to express themselves. So the important thing when you're doing this, and which is why it's so important to first clear your mind and be still, and I find this with your fingers on your chest is very helpful to do that, is because when you're giving this information to your body, when you're giving it sort of these instructions, you want to make sure it's coming from a place of love, a place of truth, not fear. And when you do this regularly, you will start to see results. You'll start to see some changes that show you that this is real, that show you that that your body is listening. And this is going to help you build your trust and improve your ability to do this and your desire to do this, and you're just going to want to continue doing it more and more. So it's something you should do repeatedly, every day if possible, a few times a week. I mean, your body is your home, and it's somewhere that goes absolutely everywhere with you, right? More than anyone else in your life, more than any other place in your life. Whatever happens in your life, your body is there with you. So it's really important to take some time to become aware of it and to begin to send it the information, give it the messaging and the programming, begin to install the programming that you want it to have, which with time will begin to override the programming that's been placed upon you without your consent. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Please let me know if you did. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear also with your experiences about connecting with your body and getting to know your body, what has worked for you, or if you have any questions, please let me know as well. And if you'd like to learn more about reconnecting with Mother Earth, so you can allow her to support you, and that will also help to build and solidify your relationship and connection with your own body, then you can check out this next video where I talk about just that.